Ian from Mid-America Pratt. Thanks for tuning in and watching. A couple of weeks ago I made a video over my bug-out ammunition can, and I got a couple of questions on it. The biggest question is why I have the ammunition I have in it. Well, there's a couple of good reasons, and it's because the primary firearms that I'm going to be carrying. Now, the thing is that I had a variance of my ammunition in it. I had 200 rounds of 223, 100 rounds of 760 by 39, 200 rounds of 9mm, 900 rounds of 22, and 75 rounds of standard just birdshot 12 gauge. Now the reasons I chose that is very easy after you watch this video. Now, on my weekend, day-to-day basis, I have this load up in my vehicle. Well, if I'm at home at least, or traveling, I have it in my vehicle. If there's a bug-out situation, I'm going to have all of this that's in the back of my vehicle right now, plus my bug-out bag, my wife's bug-out bag, a couple 5-gallon buckets that are full of food and water, some clothes, and whatever else I need. Now, a lot of people are like, well, you need to put all this stuff in there. Well, to tell you here, I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and if you can see that suspension, it's really good. I'm 6 foot tall, or just shy of it, and I'm taller than my Jeep. Right now, I don't have a lift kit or a quality, suspension on it, so the extra weight I put in it is not going to be great for it. My wife drives a little sedan car, and there is no way that just this right here weighs it down. There is no way I could toss all that stuff, and if we had to use her vehicle, there is no way I could toss all that stuff into her vehicle. So just to give you a little note as to why I carry what I carry and why I would carry anything extra, I'll show you this here. Now, look in here. You see a little bit of space here. Now, there's a lot of air space, but you gotta be able to see out the back and everything. And this is no monstrous, Chevy Blazer or Ford Bronco or anything. So I don't have a huge amount of room, and I'm gonna keep the passenger row of seats open for anything else I need to carry or people to carry at that. On my weekend basis, when I'm going to go travel, or my day-to-day basis at that, I carry a bag here. This bag has a Mossberg 500 and an AK-47. Now, in both of those, I carry extra ammunition. But my AK is unloaded, and it has a mag next to it. My Mossberg 500 is ready to go. It's fully loaded and on safe, ready to go too. On this top pouch right here, I carry a spare magazine. So with me, just in the bag alone, I carry two magazines, so 60 rounds worth of ammunition. And then on my bandolier, for my shotgun, I carry 25 rounds. 15 rounds of high brass steel birdshot, like this is for ducks or whatever, regulated places. 5 rounds of buckshot, or slugs, and then 5 rounds of buckshot over here. Now, I was asked why I don't substitute the 12 gauge for more 760 by 39. Well, more ammo weighs more weight. Obviously, weighs more. I told this person who asked me why don't I just go ahead and substitute that can completely out and get a couple cans of 760 by 39. Well, you have to have different firearms for different purposes. I got a shotgun for close quarters and breaching doors, a pistol for complete self-defense from anywhere from 3 yards to 150 yards, which I can do that. And then I got the AK for really bad targets which are out there. And then I also carry a bolt gun depending on whatever it is. This weekend it's going to be the Mosin I got, that's Type 53 and 760 by 39. Now, in my bug-out ammunition can, I don't have any extra ammunition for the 760 by 39 because they just cost a little bit more, and I don't like to shoot it all the time, but it's a fun one to shoot. Anyways, in my vehicle, I cannot really do a whole lot of weight because of the suspension in this vehicle. As you can tell, it's already lower than me because I've added close to, I don't know, probably an extra 100 pounds in here just for the firearms and other stuff. And not to include this box in the back here, which has 2 gallons of water, some food, toiletries, a jack, blankets, shovels, and cleaning supplies because I like to keep my vehicle clean because that's what you should do to, keep your stuff good. So that weighs alone probably 85 to 90 pounds because I have a 3-ton jack in the back. Anyways, I also have my get home bag, which has a Kel-Tec PF9 with 3 mags, one in the firearm itself, and then 2 in a a mag holder, and then on the outside I have a nylon mag holder that holds 2 Glock 19 mags that are fully loaded. So right there I have 22 rounds for my PF9, which are going to be complete backup anyways, and then extra mags for my Glock 19, which I always have with me, with a magazine in it. So that's, 45 rounds of 9 for the Glock 19 anyways. So, if you do your quick math, it's getting up there already. Also in the vehicle, I carry some extra clothing, heavy winter clothing, because it's still winter time here. I carry, a nice little warm weather parka thing, camo, some Carhartt bib overalls, and a Carhartt jacket, a fire extinguisher, some more blankets over there because my wife gets cold all the time, I get cold all the time, whatever it be. I carry, on my weekends, I carry a box full of ammunition to go already. Now this one was designated originally as loose packed 7.62 by 39, which was going to be good for taking to the range. Well, I have since used pretty much all that up, and I just haven't changed the label. It has 9mm, 38 special, and just a little bit of 7.62 by 39 in it left. So, anyways, that's to go with my weekend stuff. I carry a couple of earmuffs, one for myself, one for my wife, and then obviously my 7.62 by 39, not 7.62 by 39, but 7.62 by 54 are ammunition. This is going to be good, obviously, too, for my Mosin Nagant, because I don't have any other magazines. With the Mosin Nagant, I have 4 rounds in the internal box magazine, and that's it, because I can just go ahead and chamber that 5th round and go to town. I don't feel safe keeping the round in the bolt in the chamber and locked and decocked because anything could happen. As soon as that decocker lets go, it could fire the gun. I do believe, anyways. But anyways, on all this, I also take with me, obviously, my Glock 19. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 firearms, and my wife carries her Smith & Wesson 642, and her choice of ammunition on behalf of myself is the Hornady Kirkle Defense. So, I have that. This is the magazine that I always carry in my AK, so it's usually with me anyways for home defense, if I happen to go into a hotel or whatever it be. This is a magazine that is 15 rounds full of full metal jacket, and then 15 rounds of plastic cord full metal jacket 7.62 by 39. It's got a full metal jacket copper core on it. It can go through a wall, but once it gets to the, hits the plaster or the whatever the wooden wall or the door is, it will completely disintegrate. It can go through a body, and it can harm a person, but it will not go through all the walls that normal 7.62 by 39 would. It completely just disintegrates. Now, on the note of why don't I take more ammunition in my bug-out ammunition can, why don't I take, what was it? So they said switch out the 12 gauge for the 7.62 by 39. Well, it's because I had this bag here. And in this bag, I had this front pocket. And in this front pocket, I have 3 33 round Glock mags, 1 15 round Glock mag, 50 rounds of 9mm. Get all this closed up here, and then in this big pocket, I carry with me everywhere I go with the AK-47, 7 AK-47 mags. Now they're all fully loaded with a variance of ammunition. I have full metal jacket, hollow point, and soft point. Basically, the soft point's out there for, I'm going to go get a deer or whatever it be. In the case where I'm not going to have to bug out, I take the mag that has soft points in it, so I don't completely disintegrate my meat with the full metal jacket, which you can do that. So I have 220 rounds just in the bag alone of 7.62 by 39, and then an extra 60 rounds in the bag, my gun bag. So one for the gun, one to spare up here, and then all this over here. If I have to get to this bag full of ammunition, something is going wrong and I need help, because there's no way I could do that. If I'm going through burning up all that ammunition, somebody's already dead, and it's probably me. So that is the reason why I do not carry so much bug out ammunition. Now, I have designated places across the area, my bug out locations that have fully loaded magazines, extra magazines that are ready to go, unloaded, and plenty of ammunition in those places. I have ammunition buried in places, and you know, I have friends and family that are the same place, you know, same ideas, and they have the same stuff I'm going to need in the case that something is actually happening. So, until I get a giant lift kit and a great suspension on this vehicle, I will not be adding more ammo cans to my bug out vehicle. I have this one already full of 9mm 38 and 7.60 by 39, and then I'll have another one that has basically the same thing, that has a variance of other stuff. Because in my bug out bag, I have a .22 rifle and a .22 pistol, which are going to be great for small game and small two-legged varmints that I'm going to have to potentially possibly take out if they were to harm myself or my family. So I got plenty of ammunition for that. So anyways, on that note, thanks for watching Mid-America Prep. This is Ian once again. You guys, be safe.